She seemed like a real pooch. Pooch? That's not right. That shouldn't be O-O-oo. It should be E-A. Sounds like long E. Peach. She seemed like a real peach. As a matter of fact, she was a real peach. The creak of the neon sign outside our window was about to drive us crazy, and the fog was as thick as pea soup. As a matter of fact, it was pea soup. Yeah! Suddenly, we saw the guy we were looking for. We'd heard this sneak was as nutty as a fruitcake. As a matter of fact, he was a fruitcake. I decided on the direct approach. That was a mistake. Uh-oh! The guy freaked and went bananas. Boogly, boogly, boogly! Hey! Whoa! And gave me the slip. Can you give me a hand here, Precious? Precious, I'm feeling a little weak. My partner and I were working late one night. Did I mention that she's a real peach? It was a rotten night out. The sleet was coming down in sheets, and the eek of the neon sign outside our window was about to drive us crazy. But we couldn't quit now. I was helping out my old pal, Philip Marlin. He'd sent us to a pretty seedy part of town, Cheesy Street. Guy was as slippery as an eel. As a matter of fact, he was an eel. Ew. My sentiments exactly. Ew. We had hoped this green creep could lead us to the big guy, the boss of bosses, Mr. Greed himself, O.U. Squid. He was known to have a hand in every fishy deed on the street. It was said his tentacles were everywhere. As a matter of fact... Hey! Precious! Over here, Precious! The name is Spud, Sam Spud. I was working late one night. I had my new partner with me. She's a real peach. But you knew that. She's good, too. It's almost as if she can read my mind. As a matter of fact, amazing. It was a rotten night out. It was raining cats and... cats. The zap of the neon sign outside our window was about to drive us crazy when we spotted her. She was French.
I feel so fried.
Somehow I knew that. She seemed nervous. She said she'd heard there was a neighbor in the Masher Hood. Neighbor in the Masher Hood? That's not right. Oh, I see. That shouldn't be neighbor in the Masher Hood. It should be masher in the neighborhood. She said there was a masher in the neighborhood, and she was sure the masher was close by. As a matter of fact...
Sacré bleu!
Was close. Too close.
Come on, buddy.
Thanks, Precious.
You have the right to remain silent.